Good morning. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 5th of April. Gosh, you really have to think about it, don't you guys? The year is just moving so rapidly. It's very, very hard to keep track of, especially when it comes to remembering people's birthdays and things. You've got to be like right on it, haven't you guys? It's full on this year. Cheers everybody. I have got my coffee. And cheers to some of you guys finally getting some days of sunshine for spring. Oh, that must be so frustrating. I can't even imagine it. I think it was you, Pam, telling me how soggy the grass was still and you're mowing despite it all. It's frustrating when everything's really boggy and soggy and wet, isn't it? You just want things to dry out. And in spring, I know it's a time you just want to open up all your windows and get all the fresh air in after winter. Welcome also anybody new to my channel. I've got a lot of new subscribers, which is really wonderful. Here we've got a community of like-minded people who pretty much see through the BS garbage and lies we're currently all being fed. Guys, we've been talking to, we know the censorship is getting really, really full on now. We've known it here on YouTube for a while, guys, haven't we? But things are getting worse. Things are getting really control when it comes to freedom of speech. I think we all know that. Hence, Scotland seems to be leading the way on that with your hate speech bills being passed. There's a few other places. Don't worry. Elbow would be on it as well here in Oz, I keep saying. It's just madness. They're just wanting to shut us down more and more and more. Thanks also for your wonderful feedback, guys. Always feel free to comment, guys. We love to chat to each other here. It's great to hear from others and what they're going through and what's really going on. I'll follow up to my origami crane yesterday too, guys. We always talk about our creativity and passions on this channel because when you awaken, these are the things that bring you to life. So I did make my green one and I accidentally made it with the paper inside out. So I made another one last night. Oh, very proud moment. A proud mummy crane moment. I made one with the paper the right way around. It's a miracle. I actually got it right. Yay! So I'm making like a mobile. I'm stringing them together on a string line and going to hang them from the ceiling. I'm doing a vintage Japanese room. Finally got the paper the right way around. But that's what creativity and passion is. It's learning and growing, isn't it, guys? Oh, goodness. All right. How about we get straight into the reading? I haven't even got any admin today, guys, because nothing's really caught my attention at the moment. I'm sure there's plenty out there, though. But anyway, I think we'll just get straight into the reading. Oh, they're drawing the circles. And this is the Olympic circles. The Olympics is full on now. It's going to be all Olympics. Macron's on high alert. We know he's been on high alert for a while. He doesn't want protesters, terrorists, doesn't want anything going wrong. So I've always said he's been tight at the airports for a while now, but there's even going to be more restrictions in it's saying like the Olympic precincts or in certain areas, there's going to be very tight restrictions now. You're going to have to walk through the beeper little gateway thing where they test you for things and all that kind of thing. Sorry, guys. The energy is very, very tiring at the moment because there's so much going on. So I'm getting that in France and Macron. It's all full on. Any protesting, it'll be squashed. It'll be just shut down. And people probably aren't going to get that opportunity between now and the Olympics to protest in France. That's not saying it won't happen after, though. And I suppose, if anything, if you think of the Olympic Games, it'll probably bring a lot of joy back to Paris, France. Because those things are kind of exciting, aren't they? They bring an exciting energy. Everything will become a buzz. It'll be this... I'm getting this like carnival kind of atmosphere where, the coffee shops on the streets are buzzing and the restaurants and all this kind of thing's going to start to lift the vibe in France. That's what I'm getting, which it naturally would. So the protesters might lay low, I think, for a little bit. I mean, what's the point of it all, really? Ruining such a big event. It's kind of pointless, isn't it? You think of athletes who have trained all their life to just get there. It kind of seems senseless to completely disrupt that. So I am seeing that the vibe's going to improve in France. Well, they'd be enjoying that for a change, wouldn't they? Yeah, all right. I'm getting Washington, D.C. Back in America again. Oh, what's going to happen there now? Oh, it could even be the alien thing. It could even be, I keep saying there's going to be some sort of alien contact, alien invasion this year. Who knows what's truth and what isn't. We do question a lot of things here on this channel, don't we? But I am getting something around Washington. It could even be that some sensitive information gets taken or... but it's all not going to sound normal to us. Nothing's going to... Well, pretty much this year, nothing sounds normal. But it's not going to sound normal again to us. But they will try and pull the wool over the little people, Lego people, and peasants and Lego people. Sorry, got it out of order. Little people, peasants and Lego people, they're going to try and pull the wool over their eyes. Charlie! Oh, I shot this in the lounge room so that if Charlie starts squawking, I can get hold of her. Charlie! Puss, puss. Here she comes. See if I can get her. I got her. Here she is. Oh, she's eating still, guys. Isn't it good that she's eating? I love this little girl. Oh, thanks for sharing all your stories about your fur babies with me too. It's beautiful. Oh, she's caught in my jumper. Hang on. She's going back down. Just help her. Where were we? Yes, Washington, D.C. You don't have to keep doing it. I've already told you where I am. Oh, my goodness. Some mysterious... Well, we know... Oh, she's so loud. Charlie, who's she talking to? Charlie, she knows I'm here. So this is what I'm getting for Washington, D.C. D.C. What's a D.C. mean? Anyway, there's going to be some sort of activity. There's always some sort of activity going on in America. And a lot of things that we do tend to question, guys. So I am getting that. Okay. She's heading off to bed. And it is showing me like the spaceship above. Or it could be... See, it could also be they're blaming the China for this, like, taking their information. There could be, although he's meeting with China, isn't he? See, this is what's so weird, isn't it? Remember when Biden was talking about China spying on them with the drones and everything, which we didn't even think was that China had done it. And now he's meeting with China. Like, it's kind of like, well, how's all this? It's just a big show, isn't it? It's just a big show, an entertaining show, really, for the little people. We don't even know what goes on, who gets on with who, what's what. So anyway, I'm getting something around Washington, D.C. There's going to be something. Oh, see, Americans are tired. Americans can't deal with this anymore. It's just getting too stupid now. So anyway, there's something going on about... Oh, just pat her so she knows I'm here. There she is. Oh, sorry, my pets are so distracting. All right, let's keep going. Oh, I'm just getting like the floodgates are opening now. You know how it's like opening a damn wall and letting the water out? Sorry, guys. If you are new here, my cat's blind and she's 18 and she does echolocation. She tries to figure out where she is around the house by bouncing her voice off the walls like a... Well, they say dolphins and bats and whales and things do this. Here she comes. Hello? Oh, you got your claws stuck. Oh, my goodness me. I lose my train of thought. Sorry, guys. You know how bad my pets can be. Come here. Oh, they need you, though, in their older years, don't they? She loves a little bit of attention, this little snuggle girl. And they get lonely when you're busy of a day doing things too, don't they? Oh, God, love her. Where are we up to? Okay. She's a real lap cat too, Charlie. She'd be on your lap all day if she could. All right, let's get back to... Sorry, God. I'm getting this song where, oh, that's what I was getting, the damn wall. Sorry, I'm getting back to the floodgates are opening on the truth, meaning like lifting up the damn wall and pouring all the water out. The floodgates are opening. The truth is just all pouring out, guys. It is. How can people not see it? We keep saying it, don't we, guys? I was telling one of you, I think it was you, Chris, my hubby came home from work yesterday and he had this guy in at work that he knows really well. And this guy was saying how he's having this fundraiser for climate change. And my hubby's like, oh, mate, come on. And he goes, yeah, we want those big wind farms and, you know how it goes, blah, blah, blah. So they ended up having this disagreement. They were fine. It was just a discussion. And he just could not see how all this EV car thing and everything, he just couldn't see the perspective. And my hubby came home and he just said, they just don't see it. They don't see what we see. And you nailed it, Chris, again last night when you were talking to me, because you said there is these, it's like we can see, and I'm sure you guys here if you're on my channel, because you're awake if you're here on my channel and you found me, that we can see both realities. We can see the one they're in, but we can also see the real one over here. And it's almost like really, and there's almost like another one if you think about it, that's the dark entity one that we just completely avoid. Because we can see where it's all headed and what's going to go on and where this is all leading to. They really, some of them, not all, they cannot see it. They can't piece it together. And also, not just that, they see it in a different perspective. It's like I often say to you guys, you've got the two mountains, right? And then you've got the valley. It's like they're stuck in the valley and they can't see what's coming towards them because it's on the other side of the mountain. That's the image that I get a lot for people who are, well, I guess we could say still stuck in a mass psychosis, blinded by the lies maybe, this kind of thing. They're not seeing the real, they're still not seeing it. A lot still aren't seeing it because they can't piece it together. It's like I said to you the other day, we've been on this journey for 4 years, right? And when you go through your awakening, you come from your feeling, your heart, your sensory, your intuitive places. This is how we see the world now. We don't just see the world with two eyes, which is what a lot of 3D people do. They only see what's in front of them and they believe what's in front of them. They don't look beyond that. They don't ask questions about that. If they get a funny gut feeling, they don't listen to that and go, oh, why am I getting a weird feeling about this? Lecky cars, etc. Example, things like this. But and we even seek out the information as well. Like we share a lot of things with each other here. We share a lot of things. We go and research a lot of things. It's just honestly so weird to me that people can't see things the way that we do. And I know you guys would be the same. We just do it. It's like an instinct. It's second nature for us. We can't help but be aware of the bigger picture. And it's because we're always, like the guides say, sitting on top of the mountain, getting the 360-degree view of what's coming towards us. So we really need these people to climb some mountains and run up that hill like the Kate Bush song and start to see the truths. But I am getting again saying that the damn walls are opening up and the truth is pouring out. Okay. Fingers. God, we need people to stand up. You need people to stand up in Canada big time. London, it is starting to happen in UK. What the hell's going on with the Raw Kardashians, guys? Oh, it's too mysterious for words, that whole thing. There is some serious weirdness going on with the Raw Kardashians. And I don't think anyone could disagree. It's weird. There's just too much weirdness. Yeah, you need Canada to stand up big time. He's really getting his claws in now, climbing the old ladder of success. Trudeau's working his way to the top. Oh, it's sickening, isn't it? It's sickening to watch, isn't it? Rain tax. Cut me a break. Imagine how much people... Are people blowing over there? They've got to be blowing. Oh, imagine if we got hit with rain tax. It's bad enough that we pay water rates. We never used to pay water rates here when I first moved here. It was great. Everyone had beautiful lawns, great grass, beautiful flowers. And now pretty much no one has a nice lawn here at all where I live. Only the wealthy. Oh, funny that. Only the wealthy people have nice lawns. They have sprinkler systems and everything. That's actually a fact, actually, and that's in my small country town. Interesting. Because no one can afford to water their gardens. It costs you enough just watering our veggie patches and things, doesn't it, guys? Oh, and that'd be another way to get rid of us growing our own veggies, isn't it? Even if you have, and I'll bet you they'd come and check your rainwater tanks and everything, wouldn't they? Ah, it's so frustrating, isn't it? Oh, yes, it'll be dobbing thy neighbour. Oh, they've got a water tank they're using and they've not declared. Oh, we know how it goes. Oh, getting all the little dobbers to do all their dirty work for them, the government. Oh, God. It certainly happened a lot during the jab wheel, didn't it, guys? Being ousted from society like most of us were. Okay. I'm getting this message for us, guys, that we've got to really channel our inner wisdom, our inner knowledge. We've got to keep just channeling it through, letting it flow through. It's showing me like the higher self, higher mind, just channeling down through our like third eye chakra and just channeling it down and keeping that very good balance point in our body. Keep doing the homework. Keep studying up. We know we're getting told we're doing the spiritual master's degree this year, apparently, which it bloody does feel like that because it's just about frying our brains, isn't it, guys? So we have to keep very, very well balanced, clear, and focused. That's the message from the guides this year. And they say, because I just said, how do you go about doing that? I asked the question. I thought you'd mostly ask that anyway, guys. And they said it's about free flowing, just allowing no resistance in your body, just being calm, being centered, being calm, and flowing freely, which is not having that resistance again, just going with the flow and the movement of the water, which is what we get all the time. Just keep flowing downstream. All right. I keep getting Belgium, Munich. I'm still seeing activity, like protesting activity in parts there. I just am. And it's not even violent. It's just like people en masse. It's people en masse standing up, fighting for their human rights, their freedom. I'm getting that George Michael song, Freedom. Freedom, freedom, give what you take. I love George Michael. There could be some words in that too that might be significant as well. Let me see if there's one more thing and then we might pull some cards today. I tell you what though, the energy this year in Clown Show 2.0 is very overwhelming and exhausting. That's why it's so important to keep that alignment, guys. It's very, very important. Actually, it reminds me, my girlfriend Sandy had her car wheel alignment done the other day, right? This is an example. And something must have gone wrong. And she said the steering wheel is actually out of alignment. It's turned this way. And she said it's very frustrating when you go to park your car and everything. I said, oh my God. I said, that'd be just so annoying. She goes, it's even worse because the blinkers don't go off because the wheel isn't turned enough to click the blinkers off as well. So it's like one thing creates another problem. So if you're not aligned, say like the steering wheel, it just reminds me of that, everything goes skew-if in you. It's not even about the things around you. It's about you. So this is why it's so important to stay aligned because everything runs smoother. And that's why people get wheel alignments on their cars because it'll either be pulling to the right or pulling to the left or the tyres are worn down in one area. Different reasons people get wheel alignments. But it means something's a little bit off in the car and you just want it on the straight and narrow again and everything just to run smoothly. So that's an example of how one thing just affects the other. When one part of you goes south, it's that chain reaction, isn't it? I'm just getting that. I'm getting that song by John Farnham, Chain Reaction. John Farnham, who sings The Voice. One link in the bubble, one link in the chain reaction. It does. It can cause other things to go bad. Could you imagine if you were driving around with your steering wheel at a weird angle, your blinkers aren't working, so the person behind you doesn't know that your blinker's not going to go off, the person in front thinks you're going to turn a corner because your blinker's still on, and everything else starts to go weird. You can't park your car, everything, can you just imagine that, guys? When she told me, I was like, oh my goodness. I'm sure it was frustrating her. So in turn, it would have affected her as well. So this is what I'm getting to. So stay very aligned is a message from the guides. Good example, that one. All right, how about we pull some cards, guys? I just got to get my glasses. Wait a second. Oh, Charlie's gone wandering off. I'm going to pull you guys the... what are these called? Fairy Oracle, aren't they? Sorry, guys. I've got the packet behind my phone there somewhere. Hidden it. Let's get some messages actually about this alignment, because navigating Clown Show 2.0 this year is not easy, and we know the year's sped up. Everything's so fast this year. Normally the first half of the year, I don't know what you guys find, but the first half isn't too bad. You can sort of navigate it, but then the second half usually flies, and then it's Christmas, and now it's like, what? It's like we're heading towards Christmas, isn't it? It's complete madness. Oh, there you go, fairy tales, letting go, detachment, moving on. How many times, we got this, someone got this the other day, I think. Oh no, we got this the other day. Oh, see, how's the message of detachment? Leaving people behind in the mud, letting go, detachment, moving on. We really are moving on. We really are. And it's funny because Sandy, my girlfriend, and I know you guys are the same, we were talking about it the other day, how we feel frustrated because it's like, God, do we have to fight these battles? And then we went, we're not even going to do it. We're over this. If they choose to live in communism, blah, 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 then just leave people to it. So it is like you do have to let go, detach and move on. You got to just keep living your best life, guys. Haven't you? We've been getting songs around that sort of thing, haven't we, guys? And little quotes like, you're here for a long time, so have a fun time. Like, life's too short to be just being bogged down in all this garbage they're trying to dump on us, isn't it, guys? Shimmer, glamour, confidence, allure, and charisma, which to me is just be your best self. Just be your best self. Look at her just chilling out, but look at the beautiful wings, upright, ready to take flight. It's beautiful. Positive body language, strength in yourself, believing in yourself, glamour, confidence, allure, and charisma. So keep being yourself, guys. Just keep being yourself. I'll pull one more card. Beauty and the Beast, unconditional love. Aww. I'm guessing she's the beauty. We've all got a beast in us though, haven't we, guys? And if you think about it, that show, Beauty and the Beast, I love Beauty and the Beast. Actually, now I'm getting that song, of course I am. I love that song. Tales of all as time, rising in the east, da 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 da. Oh, that's the best song. Let's go play that song today. From the one with, is it Emma Watson in it from Harry Potter? That's a beautiful movie. My daughter and I went and saw it at the movies. It's magic. But it's about him. He leaves the beast behind. If you think of the story of Beauty and the Beast, and the rose drops the petals. I think most of you know this story. If he doesn't find true love, he'll stay a beast forever or something like that. And see, it's about loving yourself. It always gets back to loving yourself. That's why I always say people are in their pain. A lot of people waking up are in their anger, beast mode, pain bodies, etc., until they actually start to really unconditionally love themselves and become beautiful. And that's what I think happens with a lot of us. We carry a lot of other people's stuff around, and it makes us feel like we are a beast or we're not a good person, or so many things that can come along with us in life. And it's never about us. And when we finally wake up and realize that, you have this softness that comes over you. You're lighter, you're softer, we feel more caring, and we're more nurturing, certainly, to ourselves. I'm going to pull us an affirmation card. Oh, I love Beauty and the Beast. It's so magic, isn't it? Have you seen that movie, guys? Because if you haven't, try and find it and watch it. Oh, the teacups and everything. It's so... Oh, the effects in that movie are incredible. It's absolutely beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, how's the old fairy tales? They were pretty magic, weren't they, really, the old stories? Meaning in them, and they always had depth and meaning, didn't they? Everyone, I mean, even when someone's a terrible beast, they still have beauty in them. It's just a matter of, well, them as an individual finding it, I suppose. Let's do an outcome. Speak. Every single word you speak, choose your words wisely. Oh, is a sound vibration. Choose your words wisely. Oh, sorry, guys, it won't focus. That's the best I can get it. Choose your words wisely. It's true. We don't want to be putting anger and any of those kind of energies out there, do we? Just make sure there's always, like, I often say that, softness behind your words. Because not only do people hear your words, well, not all people, but a lot of us definitely we feel energy behind words. Being empaths, intuitives, etc., we do feel the energy behind words a lot. So just be very aware of when you are speaking to people that you're coming with kindness and love and that softness behind your words. And also be aware that if other people, for example, are in their beast mode, maybe move away, because you're going to take on, before you even probably hear the words, you're going to feel their beast mode, anger, the Karens of the world. We keep talking about it. So I'm getting that real beauty in the beast energy, which to me is people waking up. Just let me see if there's one more thing to finish off with today. Oh, and the guides are also saying, like, we've got Beauty and the Beast, but they're also saying it's like the Cinderella story. We're getting the Cinderella story, which is like, you know, she had the evil, wicked stepmother and the stepsisters, and then she was like hidden away, pretty much doing all the cleaning and blah, blah, blah. And then when the fairy godmother came along, she transformed. And this is what the awakening is. You transform into who you really were. I mean, Cinderella was obviously always a kindly person, but because she was told she was this, told she was that, all her life people had been banging on about she's worthless, she's this, she's that. She just took on that role until, like, the fairy godmother came, magically transformed her into who she really was, and then she ended up this beautiful, wonderful princess. But that's like an over-the-top exaggeration of what happens during the awakening. You finally shed everything that everyone's told you were, and then you come into your own truth and power, is what I'm getting. Oh, that's an interesting one. Hang on a minute, guys. Which kind of makes logical sense, doesn't it? Sometimes you just need that help. Well, what the guides are saying too, the fairy godmother, was the help and the guidance that she needed to just believe in herself. It's like when we go and get help, or we go see a psychologist, or we do things that we learn and grow from. We have experiences that might be negative, but we learn and grow from them. Different kind of things like this, representing the fairy godmother. All right, hang on. I'm getting this. Oh, we get weird music on here. I'm getting that. I will survive. I no longer know how to love. I know I'll stay alive. I got all my love to live. I got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. That's what I'm getting for all of us, guys. We are survivors. Oh, and of course I gotta get that other song. I'm a survivor. Be a survivor. I'm a survivor. I was surviving. Is that Destiny's Child? I don't know who sings half of these songs. I'm getting that. hang on a minute. It's all about survival at the moment. It is like that this year though, isn't it, guys? Hang on a minute. Oh, and they're giving me, I'm going to have to give it to you because they're giving me that song. And I love the movie. I've told you I love the movie 8 Mile with Eminem. If you haven't seen 8 Mile, go watch it. It's really good. Even if you don't like rapping, you're still going to love the storyline. It's really great. It's just a brilliant outcome at the end. I won't spoiler alert it because it's really good. But, you know, it's the underdog story. It's just great. And I'm getting that movie self. Well, what's the song called? I know, 8 Mile. Well, the song's called 8 Mile, isn't it? Move yourself, lose yourself, gotta go, go, go. You got one shot, do not take a chance to go. Opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Lose yourself. Is it called, I think it's called 8 Mile, isn't it? Lose yourself. I want you to play the Eminem song. I'm sure it's 8 Mile it's called. Oh, it's such a great song. Do not blow your chance, take a chance to go. Opportunity comes once in a lifetime. I want you to go listen to the words of that song today. I do love Eminem. He's very talented, isn't he? Brilliant movie. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia today. Check out that song. We'll go and listen to the words. Must be some meaning in there. And we are survivors. We've gone for 4.5 years probably, guys, now. Nothing we can't navigate, remember. Hit those like buttons, guys. Please comment. We love talking to each other here. And I will talk to you very soon. Have a wonderful day and a fantastic weekend, guys. I'll see you over the weekend anyway. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye.